Aajicha gosti. Aji in my language means grandmother. And I would love to hear your Aajicha, your Paticha, your Nanicha, your Dadicha, your Amammacha gosti also. So please do send us the stories from your grandparents, and we'll surely share it on every second Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday of the month. Yes, but these stories have to teach you something, and of course, all Aji stories will teach you. You see, growing up, I was a little scrawny kid. Every bacteria, every virus, every illness that came to town was attracted to me. They simply loved me, so I fell sick. Of course, a family homeopath would get me back to health again. But I was this skinny little thing. And of course, my physical strength was not as much as my friends or my cousins. So I often got teased. And every time something happened, I would come crying to my mother. And every time I did that, she had a story to tell me. So one such story she told me, which I am going to share with you. So near my house, long ago, there was a pond. And in that pond lived a happy frog family with lots of little froggy children. Now two frogs, frog 1 and frog 2, had become twins. Twins when you are almost teen but not there. And like all twins or tweens, these two little frogs wanted to explore the world. They felt, Mummy is too cautious. She doesn't let us explore. For everything she says, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. Let's one day run away and explore the world. So two froggies. Now why am I not giving them names? Because they could be boys, they could be girls, or they could be just about anybody. So these two frogs hopped and hopped and hopped and hopped and hopped far away from their home till they reached a big mountainous wall, and they hopped up on that wall, and they landed up right on my kitchen table. Now they felt, wow, this is so good, such a big stage for us to do our hip hop dance. Well, hip hop name came from frogs because frogs hop. So hip hop dance is actually a frog dance. So they say we could do a hip hop flip flop dance, and they dance. Now in the middle of the table, I had just set some yogurt, and the two little frogs did a big hip hop and fell right into the pot full of yogurt. What is this? What kind of a pond is this? They both screamed. We're going to die, said the froggy number 2. He started panicking. And as he said, help me. But no human could hear the froggy's cry. Somehow we humans are deaf to all animal plant cries. You see, that's why we are using so much plastic, so much paper, and damaging Mother Earth. Soon there will be no animals living. And if they don't live, there's a slim chance we'll live. But let's come to our frogs. So, our frogs, especially frog number 2, was panicking, whereas frog number 1 was quiet. He remembered what Mum had told him. Mum had said, when in trouble, keep moving. Keep moving. So frog number 2 started moving. He moved his hand, he moved his legs. He moved his hand, he moved his legs. His little hands and his little legs were paining as he moved them up and down, up and down, up and down. But he kept on doing it. He remembered what his mother had said. In his heart he prayed, God save me, God give me strength. But he kept on moving, kept on moving. Do you know what happened? The yogurt or the curd started churning with his movement. And when yogurt is churned, buttermilk separates and up comes the butter. So big boat of butter formed on top of the buttermilk. Frog number 1 jumped onto the butter and sailed to the side of the pot. Now, as per the original story from Aesop Fables, frog number 2 gulped a lot of yogurt and sank to the bottom. But my story has a different version. Frog number 1 looked behind. Where's my brother number 2? So he paddled right back with his butterboat. And as he reached the center of the pot, frog number 2 was barely keeping his hands up. Frog number 1 gave him his hand and pulled frog number 2 up on the butterboat. And then he paddled back his half full little drowning brother back to the ledge of the pond. Got off the ledge of the pond with his brother, did whatever it is that frogs do to save their siblings after they have drowned, and slowly but surely they hopped back to their pond into the warmth of their mother's arms. So little friends out there, just remember, when you are in trouble, don't give up, don't quit, just keep moving, and before you know, the butterboat will arrive. Hop onto it and float to the edge of your trouble. Rest if you must, but don't you quit. Thank you.